So this sketchbook, as you can see, I have barely made a dent in, as it's a 600-page sketchbook and I cram a lot of drawings onto one page. So I'm just under the 1/6 mark. I'm almost to 100 pages, but I'm not yet. For whatever reason. So I thought I would go through the first, 94 pages or 93 pages that I have filled out so far, because there's some wacky stuff in here. As you can see, the start date for this was in early February of last year. And so that's 100 pages in this sketchbook that I've done over 1 year. And I've completed other sketchbooks in that time, since I can only draw on this one for so long before I just get sick of it. And as you can see, like, I wasn't sure what to do in the sketchbook, so there's just a lot of mechanical pencil drawings in the beginning and scribbles. And then just ideas for projects that I wanted to do at the time that I still could do. This is like the only page that I filled with like text. And this is still like, this I still like. But there's definitely some degree of improvement involved here. This was when that Adult Swim infomercial came out, and I was really into it. That was a while ago. And then on this side we have comic ideas, and then some nice studies. This was from a video of like a drunk girl getting kicked out of a bar, and I thought her outfit was really nice, so I drew it. And this was like the only page I even tried using Copic markers on, because this doesn't hold marker, as I soon learned. And as you can see, I like cram a lot of drawings onto one page, which is probably a big part of the reason why this sketchbook took forever to fill out. As you can see, there's like just 50 million drawings layered on top of each other, because if you start in pen and then go over it in colored pencil and then go over it in crayon, then you can basically have like 3 layers of drawings on one sheet of paper, which is obnoxious, but like, whatever. This also came out really good. I don't know how I pulled that off, but whatever. Yeah, I'm doing some wonky things in here, but there's just a lot of heads being drawn in a few studies. Like, this was from a fashion shoot, if I can remember. And then there's just like other ideas for projects, because I was really bored at this time last year. So I was just coming up with project ideas. Here, turn it around. I don't even know what this means. Holy shit, this is gonna take forever to go through, because there's just like so much on one page. It's bad. And then there's just wonky pages. I don't understand. Why do I just cram so much crap onto one page? This is so extra. Oh, and you can see that it's smeared from this side over to this side, so that's great. And this page of colored pencil drawings faded super badly in only a year, so this sketchbook is not going to archive well at all, which is awesome. I'm super into images of like the Virgin Mary crying, you know, like those statues. So I was thinking about those. There's some weird shit on this page that I'm just gonna like cover up. This is so hard to film because when I was drawing in the sketchbook, like you can see my desk is only like this big. It's not big enough to really fit the whole sketchbook. So I would be rotating it in order to draw on it. And there's just drawings at every angle and it's really hard to look at. I don't know. I can't tell like how much better I've gotten in a year because this is like less than a year now. This is like summer of 2016 already because I barely drew in this. There's just dumb ideas. I don't know because there's like zero what's the word? Like, you know, care to like how it looks. Like I was not worrying at all about this sketchbook being presentable. Oh look, this whole page is upside down. That's awesome. And this was the point in which I was like, oh my gosh, these pages look so sparse and boring. What am I gonna do? And so this was the page that I like split up the entire page into squares and filled in each square in an attempt to make sure I was filling in space, which like was dumb. And then there's a house. There's a few pages in which I was like going on Google Maps and doing studies of houses to try and get better at that. This is a good face still. I think I have that posted on Instagram. And then here's an upside down page. You can just pretend what it looks like turned 180 degrees. Another house, but you can tell because I have like zero art education. I wasn't thinking at all about like drawing this to a vanishing point or a horizon line so they all kind of stay parallel because this was like, I don't know, this was done freehand so it's already wonky, and then they're not like going towards a vanishing point, so it's just all sort of off kilter parallel lines, which is not great. But this is a good face. That's a good face. There's some good shit in here past Elizabeth. I think this is the point in which I was just rotating the page. So everything's upside down, which is awesome. Yeah, there's some studies of a guy holding a gun. And this is a page where I was doing my junk lines, where I just drew junk, obviously. More doodles. Okay, this is gonna go badly. Oh fuck. Okay. So as you can see, there's more studies. Like this is a study of I like just the shape going on here. And then hand studies. As though I could draw hands anyway. Then I started drawing a house and then got bored. This was like a girl I saw on Tumblr. And then this page got cut out for some reason, I don't remember. It wasn't that, like, obviously there's 1,010 bad drawings in the sketchbook, so I wasn't worried about that. But I think I used it to make a card or something. Okay. And then in a previous sketchbook, I had filled in the empty space with highlighter, so I tried doing this, ignoring the fact that this sketchbook is massive, and it killed the highlighter super quickly. So there's that. This is a study of like a glass bottle that was going around on Tumblr. Oh, this is dumb shit you don't want to see. And that's just a really bad drawing I'm going to cover because it's literally the worst thing I've ever drawn. This is a good face still. There's some good pants. And here's me doing like really bad figure drawings. This came out pretty good except for like the super fucked proportions. Never mind, maybe that's not great. But that's just going on there. Here's some ideas for things I want to draw. And then studies, kind of. Then coming up over here, more drawings, I don't know. This is a poem that I saw posted and I copied the illustration and it was really good. So I hope I have it saved somewhere so I can credit that artist. This is my sister. And then there's just more studies. Oh, here's some quotes I drew. I really like this still. Just these. And this one's good too. And then there's just a bunch of doodles. This was a figure skater, so I really like blocking out those dark shapes with a large marker or brush marker that I have. It comes out really nice, I think. And then on this side, this drawing up here was from the one time I took out this whole fucking sketchbook to a coffee shop and did an observational drawing out in public, and it was the worst thing I've ever done because the sketchbook is massive and unnecessary. And then I was going to do something here, but I didn't want to anymore. I like this face. And then there's some, I don't even know what this is from. It's from something. Clearly. And this is a drawing I copied. Yeah, this is like pretty boring. Oh my god. Oh my god. These two bodies came out really good, but that face over there we're just not going to talk about, and we're going to pretend didn't happen. This one's good too. Good shit. Yeah. I like this face too. I don't remember what I was thinking about. Oh, and this is the point in which I began thinking about vanishing points. You can see me like thinking it out. This is cute. This was a drawing of someone I follow on Tumblr or mutual, whatever. And there's just a study with a bunch of, I don't remember what this is covering up, but clearly I didn't want it seen. This is good, I think. Then I was thinking about Sylvia Plath, because I had a huge hard-on for Sylvia Plath when I was like in middle school. But not really anymore. For obvious reasons. Wow, this is cute, actually. That's cute, that's cute, that's cute. Wow, I was woke whenever I drew that. There's a Caravaggio study. I don't know what's under here, actually. So we're gonna find out real quick. I think that's another Caravaggio in pastel, and I didn't want it to fuck up the other page. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. There's just more studies. Yeah, these are good spreads, actually. And then over here, there's another post-it note being hidden. That's pretty bad. A leg. This is good. This was a study for sure. These aren't related in any way. Oh, this is just covering the pastels. Yeah. I thought it was going to be like an animation. I expected too much out of myself. This is a good profile, I think. This is Isabel. And this is when I paused to fill out the blue sketchbook, which I recently filmed. So there's going to be like a gap because and then I took a break from the blue sketchbook at some point and drew these pages. I was on like a porn subreddit and was drawing girls. It was a moment. And then these are some good. This is bad. This was like a long time ago because I remember looking at that and being like, oh, that's fucked up. But that's good. I think I just watched Coraline and was thinking about those head shapes. That's pretty good too. Yeah, and this is still pretty old. This is gouache. With pencil over it. I really like this hair. Huh. And then this is bad. Oh, and then you can see this dotted line right here, which marks the absolute end of my blue sketchbook. Because there's like a 2-month difference between these drawings and then this over here. So this was like this past week. Oh yeah, here's my voting sticker from the local elections last Tuesday. So the drawings are like super spread out compared to how they were before, but that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I've been looking at a lot of Eric Sokol and his like Playboy magazine comics, and they are so good. They're just so good. Oh, and this is like a little thumbnail. And that's like a study. Oh, wow. Wow, Elizabeth of 24 hours ago, you did so good. And then this is basically the last page of just doodles, because this is the point in which I've been working 50-hour work weeks and haven't had time to draw. Okay, that's all. Bye.